Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this class. This is mathematics class, and today we'll be considering this topic we introduced in our previous classes, the domain of a function. So I'll be showing you how to find the domain of a function with the aid of some examples. So today we'll be considering the fourth example on this topic. And in our previous classes, we defined the domain of a real valued function of real variable to be the set of all real numbers, such that if you put those real numbers in the function, you also get a real number. So assuming that f is a real valued function of real variable, then domain of f is the set of all x elements of real numbers, such that f of x is also a real number. With this, we can consider this fourth example. They ask us to find the domain of a square root of x minus 7, b square root of open bracket x minus 1 multiplying x plus 2. So we'll start with the question A. So for the A part, we are looking at domain of this, right? So let me just say, let f of x be equals to square root of x minus 7. So let me call this, let this be a function of is a function of x. So I'll say let f of x be this, right? So we are looking for the domain of this function. So we now say that domain of f will be, you know that this is a square root, right? This is a square root. We don't have square root of negative numbers as a real number. So for this square root to be a real number, to be defined as a real number, this square root should be, what is inside the square root should be positive or 0. So it means that the domain of this function will be the set of all x elements of real numbers, such that what is inside the square root is what? X minus 7. This expression should either be 0 or something greater than 0. So it should be 0 or positive. So this quantity x minus 7 should be a positive number or a number, it should be 0 or a number greater than 0. It shouldn't be negative, right? In mathematics, if we want to say that something is positive, we put greater than 0. But I'm putting greater than or equal to 0 because we have square root of 0 as well. That's from 0 upwards. Then, which means the domain will be the set of all x elements of real numbers, such that if you move negative 7 to the right of this inequality, you get what? You get that x will be greater than or equal to, if you move negative 7 to this, it change to positive, greater than or equal to 7. So that's the domain of the function, set of all real numbers, such that that real number is greater than or equal to what? 7. So this simply means, so a number greater than or equal to 7, which means starting from 7, because it can be equal to 7 or greater than 7. So because it's starting from 7, I'll use a square bracket at 7, not open bracket, a square bracket, because 7 is among. I'll write 7, I'll put comma. Remember, it's from 7 upwards going to what? Positive infinity, because it's greater than or equal to 7. So I will say it's going to what? Positive infinity. So I'll put close bracket, square bracket, 7 comma positive infinity. I'll use open bracket at the side of what? Positive infinity, because infinity is not a real number. So that point that is not among, we normally use open brackets for that side.